Hi everybody. Today we would like you to finish your play plan off. Remember to use those sentences like I can, I will, I am going to, I'm going to write, I'm going to build, I'm going to make, and we'd like you to finish your play plan off. Remember, your play plan is about something linked to Jack and the Beanstalk, or maybe about our Fee-Fi-Fo Fum, so it might be about the wolf. If you get that finished, that would be brilliant. Remember to do your writing, your making, your creating, and your building. Okay, what we're going to do today in our literacy is we're going to have a look at a newspaper. Now, a newspaper gives us some information. It tells us lots and lots of information about something that's happened. Sometimes it's something exciting. Sometimes it's just something that we need to understand and we need to know that information. Now, something terrible has happened. A giant has come to town. Oh my goodness. And we've got our newspaper report all about that because, oh my goodness, I don't know what we're going to do about it. So,
I hope he doesn't come to school.
Oh, I hope he doesn't come to school. We'll hear him though because he says Fee-Fi-Fo-Fum, doesn't he?
He's very loud.
He's very loud, and I think we'll feel that ground rumbling if he does. But what we would like you to do, we'd like you to read the text section today. I'm not going to read that to you. I'd like you to have a go at that. Looking for some of our tricky words, looking for some of our special friends as well. You might try and add some of the sound buttons when you see one of your special friends. So we're going to start by having a look at what a newspaper is made up of, because it's made up of lots of different things, lots of different features. Can everybody say that word? Features. Features. Brilliant job. And we're going to have a look at it. So some of the features that I would like you to have a look out for today are title, names, dates, photos and drawings, information. Okay, so there's lots of different things, and they do lots of different things, and they help us to read that paper and to understand what the story is about. So let's start by having a look at the name of the newspaper. Can anybody spot it? I think it might be this bit up there. That says My News. So that's the name of the newspaper. Then we're going to have a look for a title. So a title would normally be on the front cover of the book. But this isn't a book, it's just one page. So have a look for something that's underlined. I think it might be this bit. This bit is the title, and that tells us what the story is going to be about. So when you're flicking through a newspaper, you might just read the title to see whether you are interested in reading that story, because you don't read every story in a newspaper because there's lots and lots of lots. Some people do, but sometimes you flick through and find the ones that you want to read, and you might not read the same as somebody else. So if it's interesting, you might give it a read. Now, the other thing is the date. The date's really important on a newspaper because every single day a newspaper is made, a new one. And you want to make sure you're reading the right one. You don't want the news from yesterday because the giant might have come and gone by this point. So I'd like you to label the date. So let's have a look. We'll label this date now. So I'm going to write date with a capital D. Now, it is one of our magic E sounds, so I'll tell you how to spell that one today. And we might label the title, so the title, okay? Now, we've got something here. We've got two different pictures. We've got a drawing, so something that somebody's drawn, and we've got a photo. Now, they're two very different things. And when we ask you to do your newspaper tomorrow, because we're going to ask you to write one tomorrow, you might include one or both, okay? So make sure you label which one's the photo and which one is the drawing, because they're two very different things. And then I'd like you to label the text as well. So once you've read what's happening in the story in the newspaper, then you can add that label as well. I hope you get on really well with that. That is great. Okay, we're going to move on to our maths today. Now, our maths is number stories. Now, a number story is when we've got a number sentence and we've got to write out all the different possibilities, all the different sums that we could use to make this number story. So, I'm going to read you one of the number stories from today. So, I have 10 donuts. 2 are plain, but 8 are iced. So we've got 2 plain ones and 8 iced ones. So what we've got to do in here is we've got to find all the different ways that we can make this number sum. So we'll start with the easy one.
So we had 2.
2 plain donuts, and how many ice donuts?
There were 8. And how many did... So we're going to add those together. 2 add 8 equals... How many have we got all together? 10.
Now, you can also write this number sum, another adding sum, a different way. Does anybody know how to do it? You might pause me and have a go. Should we have a go together? So we might start with the ice donuts this time. So we had 8 ice donuts and we've added 2 normal ones. And we've still got the same answer. We've still got the same amount of donuts because Miss Bowden hasn't eaten any, even though she really wants to. So how many do we have altogether? We've got 10. So we've got 2 different number stories now. And then what we're going to do is we're going to write it as if we imagine that somebody got a little bit hungry and ate a couple. So we've started with 10 donuts. So we're going to start with 10. And if we eat something, what are we doing? We are taking away. That's very good. So we're going to take away. So we're going to start with our plain donuts. How many donuts are we going to take away? Very good. We're going to take away 2. And that equals how many, if we've eaten those 2 donuts, how many are left? Can you count them for me? How many donuts are left? 8. Very good. Okay, so we've now got 3 different number sentences for this one sum. Who would have thought? Okay, we're going to have one more go at this because we've got one more space. So we're going to start with 10 again. But this time we're going to take away the ice donuts. So I'm going to take away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to take away 8. How many are left if we take those away? How many plain donuts are there? There are 2. So I've done as many different number sentences for this story as possible. Brilliant.
Hi everyone, I'm going to read you a really, really lovely story today. This was one of my favourite stories when I was little, and it is called Each Peach, Pear, Plum. Got hard pages, this one. Each peach, pear, plum, I spy Tom Thumb. Can you spy Tom Thumb? Tom Thumb in the cupboard, I spy Mother Hubbard. Can you spy a Mother Hubbard? I think you can just spy a bottom. Mother Hubbard down in the cellar, I spy Cinderella. Can you see her? Cinderella on the stairs, I spy 3 bears. I wonder where they are. I can't see 3 bears. Did you find them? They're in the window, aren't they? Peeking in. 3 bears out hunting. I spy Baby Bunting. Baby Bunting fast asleep. I spy Bo Peep. Bo Peep up the hill. I spy Jack and Jill. Where are Jack and Jill? Jack and Jill in the ditch. I spy a wicked witch. I hope not. Wicked witch over the wood. I spy Robin Hood. Robin Hood in his den. I spy the bears again. 3 bears still hunting. They spy Baby Bunting. Can you see they've spotted him and they're going to pick it up? Baby Bunting safe and dry. I spy plum pie. Yum, yum. Can you see some pie? I can see it hiding there. Plum pie in the sun. I spy. What can you spy? Everyone! There they all are, all of the characters of that story. They've got the pie in the middle. There's Baby Bunting, look, eating some pie. What a lovely looking picnic. Oh, that's the end.